Hi, this is Denise Hurley. Welcome to Harmonies. Harmonies is my show that brings on different artists, musicians, locally, regionally, and I'd like to talk with them and find out about their background and also, showcase music in the region. So today I have Greg Algeri. Okay, did
Hi,
I get
Denise.
it right?
You got it right.
All right, yay!
Right.
He's my guest today on Harmonies. And Greg, you're from Lancaster.
I am, yes.
Yeah, long-time resident?
We moved into town in 1985.
Okay,
so almost 40 years.
You've been here a while.
Yeah,
Yes. And Greg you play in a couple of different bands.
I play in a couple different bands. Yeah, Rocky Woods Express, we're a traditional bluegrass band. And then Pilgrim Bluegrass Gospel Band. We're a gospel band, and we do church services with bluegrass gospel music and bluegrass instruments.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, how did you get into bluegrass?
Oh, yeah. So let me start back from the beginning.
Okay.
Neither of my parents played musical instruments, but they always enjoyed music. And my dad actually sang in a barbershop quartet.
Oh, cool.
So growing up in my household, I had 4-part harmony in my ears since I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
So grew up with that. Around third grade, you know how they send the notes home. Around third grade, I joined the elementary school band, and I started playing drums.
Okay.
And I played percussion all through my school years into college. Played marching bands, concert bands, Dixieland bands, jazz bands, all different kinds of groups, percussion. But I used to get together with a couple friends. One of the friends played guitar. This was back when we were in junior high school.
Okay.
I would play drums, he played guitar. And I started noodling around with the guitar. I like to sing. Mm-hmm. And you can't really play the drums and sing, the guitar is a better instrument. Yeah. So I started fooling around with the guitar. And I've been self-taught in all of everything I've done.
Yeah.
So, I was playing, this was in the 60s, and, folk music was big, Kingston Trio, Peter, Paul and Mary, all that kind of stuff. I started learning and playing some of that stuff. And then, as time went on, I got into country music a little bit.
Okay.
Some of the old country I really liked. And then some of the kind of the light popular music, I used to do like some Cat Stevens stuff and, Jim Croce. I really liked Jim Croce. I did a bunch of his stuff. Okay, the first song that I'm going to do for you is an old Carter Family song. Carter Family was one of the first ever recorded country music groups, I think, back in 1927 down in Bristol, Tennessee. And this is one of their songs that they're well known for. It's called Keep on the Sunny Side. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. There's a bright and a sunny side too. Though we meet with the darkness and strife, the sunny side we also may view. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all our way if we keep on the sunny side of life. Oh, the storm and its fury broke today, crushing hopes that we cherish so dear. Clouds and storm will in time pass away. The sun again will shine bright and clear. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all our way if we keep on the sunny side of life. Let us greet with a song of hope each day. Though the moment be cloudy or fair, let us trust in our Savior always, who keepeth everyone in his care. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all our way if we keep on the sunny side of life. If we keep on the sunny side of life. Going to my alternate side, music has always been kind of an alternate, but has not been my profession per se. I got interested in radio.
Okay.
And when I was fooling around with radios and stuff, and got in with a fellow who kind of took a couple of us kids in the neighborhood in, who was a ham radio operator.
Oh.
And so I got my FCC ham radio license when I was 14.
Really?
And, yeah, and was building all kinds of stuff, and so that got me into the electronics thing.
Okay. Yep.
And I followed that through. I took electronics in high school. There was a Votech school where I lived. This was in Westerly, Rhode Island, by the way, is where I was born and raised, down by the ocean. And so I took that, and so after that, I went on to college and managed to get a bachelor's and a master's degree in electrical engineering.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my career, and that's what brought me up here to the Central Mass area. In 1977, I moved up and started working for a Raytheon company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I worked for them for 42 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And working on designing and building radar systems for the Department of Defense, the Air Force, Army, Navy, all kinds of different systems. Took me all over, supporting those systems and doing that. But music has always been, kind of a sideline thing, just something different. And I was actually co-oping in Washington, D.C. This was in 76.
Mm-hmm.
Out there as part of my college thing. They had a co-op program going on, so I was working for the Navy out there, actually.
Okay.
And was watching TV, and of course, that being further south, on Saturday mornings there was a bluegrass show on TV.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and so that kind of exposed me to bluegrass.
Mm-hmm.
Always liked the sound of the banjo, and that kind of thing. So I got more, so I got more interested in that, and actually bought a banjo and taught myself how to play that, and then found out about the bluegrass kind of scene going on out here. Joined the Boston Bluegrass Union, which is a big club in the Boston area,
right.
And got involved with them and started going to some bluegrass festivals. Remember the Winterhawk Festival back in the day?
I remember that, yep.
Yeah, we used to take the family and go out there and spend the weekend.
Nice, yeah.
At the festivals, and so that's sort of how I got into all of that, and I've been just doing it as a sideline ever since.
Yeah, just having some fun with it. And
absolutely.
Being out there.
Yeah. Okay, this next song is kind of a comical, funny song. I learned it from a country singer called Leroy Troy, who's kind of a real country folk. He wears, coveralls and talks with a real southern drawl. Unfortunately, I can't do that, but this song is fashioned after the the country song called "Ghost Riders in the Sky," but it's like I say, a funny takeoff, and it's called "Ghost Chickens in the Sky." A chicken farmer went out one cold and windy day, and by the coop he rested as he went along his way, when all at once a rotten egg hit him in the eye. It was a sight that he dreaded. Ghost chickens in the sky. Ghost chickens in the sky. The farmer had these chickens since he was 24, working for the colonel 30 years or more, killing all these chickens and sending them to fry, and now they want revenge. Ghost chickens in the sky. Ghost chickens in the sky. Their beaks were black and shining, their eyes were blazing red. These chickens had no feathers, these chickens all were dead. They picked that farmer up and he died by the claw. They cooked him extra crispy and they ate him with coleslaw. Those chickens in the sky. Those chickens in the sky.
My take on what you like to do, and correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah.
you like the story
I do.
of the music, and I
exactly.
think that is the biggest thing that attracts you to
Yes,
that
it
kind
does.
of
Yes.
music.
Yeah.
And you like to talk about it and talk about the artist behind
artist.
the song.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There's just so much. I've met so many wonderful people in the bluegrass music scene over the years. Just great folks, and it's really nice to be around them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. There is a big bluegrass scene out here in New England.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so, right?
Yeah, but I know, but there is.
Yeah,
There is.
yeah.
A lot of people do play that.
We typically in the summertime will go up to New Hampshire or Vermont or Maine. There's a big bluegrass festival up in Maine on Labor Day weekend called Thomas Point Beach
Okay.
Music Festival. We go up to that every year.
Nice.
Yeah, Brunswick, Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. So besides playing at churches, you've been doing some open mics in the area.
Been doing some open mics in the area, and then with the bluegrass band, we do play. Like in May, we're playing a person in Holden who I guess is originally from Kentucky,
Uh-huh.
has a big Kentucky Derby Day party every year.
Okay.
You know, invites all her friends over. The women come over with the big hats and all of it. All of that stuff. And of course, she wants a traditional bluegrass band. So we've been playing for her for that event for a number of years now.
Okay.
And then we've played at a few festivals. We've played at Thomas Point Beach. We've played at different festivals around the area. And we've played at the Joe Val
Yep.
Festival
Yep.
here in Massachusetts a few times.
Yeah.
So
So, have you ever done Falcon Ridge? I know they do bring some bluegrass in.
I have not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should try to go there. That's a pretty good festival.
Yeah. Where is that now?
Well, now it's in Goshen, Connecticut.
Goshen, Connecticut.
It used to be in New York, but it did get moved.
Okay.
So, yeah, that would be something you could probably try to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
into.
Yeah.
Just because we go there all the time and love it. Love
Okay.
it. Always good music.
Yeah, I'll have to check that. We've not been to that. I always enjoy going to new festivals. That's for sure.
They've been around a long time, but I would recommend it for you.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite instrument?
Boy, that's tough. Actually, you didn't see it today in any of the songs I did, but actually I play upright bass fiddle in both of the bands.
Okay.
They just happened to need a bass player, and so I play bass fiddle in both of the bands, and I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think I really have a favorite. I like all the instruments.
You do.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
do.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They're all different.
Yeah. When you brought it to our open mic, I was like, "Oh, this is cool. I'm glad he did that."
Yeah. Well, I've always liked that. That I guess maybe growing up, my dad sang bass in the barbershop quartet. So
you like
and
that?
I sing bass in our bluegrass gospel band. So I always kind of like that low bass line thing. Yeah. Okay. This next song is a song that I learned from Alison Krauss in Union Station. And Alison is a very well-known bluegrass artist. She's won all kinds of awards, Grammys and things. And she did this song a while back, but I've always really liked it. And I'm going to do it for you today. It's called Steel Rails. Always got to have a train song, right? Steel rails, chasing sunshine round the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not knowing what lies down the tracks, 'cause I'm looking out ahead, keep my mind from turning back. It's not the first time I've found myself alone at dawn. If I really had you once, then I'd have you when I'm gone. Whistle blowing, blowing lonesome in my mind, carrying me along that never-ending metal line. Steel rail, chasing sunshine round the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not knowing what lies down the tracks, 'cause I'm looking out ahead, keep my mind from turning back. Sun is shining through the open boxcar door, lining my mind with the things I've known before. I've lost count of the hours, days and nights. Rhythm of the rail keeps the motion in my mind. Steel rail, making sunshine round the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not what lies down the tracks, 'cause I'm looking out ahead, keep my mind from turning back, 'cause I'm looking out ahead, keep my mind from turning back. Okay, so this next song I happened to come across. I play in a couple different bluegrass bands. One's a traditional bluegrass band, and the other one is a bluegrass gospel band. So I like to listen to bluegrass gospel music, and I was surfing around listening to various bluegrass gospel groups, and I came across a group, husband and wife, a duet group by the name of Joey and Rory Feek, F-E-E-K, and wonderful music, just beautiful blend of harmonies. Joey has a very angelic voice, and it was just really nice, and I really kind of fell in love with this song. Unfortunately, we lost Joey to cancer. She died, I think she was in her late 30s, I think, unfortunately. What a loss. But anyways, they did this song, and I really like it, and I'd like to do it for you today. It's called Waltz of the Angels. Played a party last night for some old folks. They were dancing and smiling at me, except an old man alone at a table, as if there's some place that he'd rather be. So I said, "Sir, can I play something for you? Something special that you'd like to hear?" When he looked up at me, he was smiling, but his eyes, they couldn't hide the tears. He said, "Play me the waltz of the angel, and I'll close my eyes and pretend. Play me the waltz of the angel, so I can dance with my angel again." He said, "Yes, that's the song I remember. That's the one that she loved the best. It was playing the night when I met her, and it was playing when we laid her to rest. Play me the song of the angel, and I'll close my eyes and pretend. Play me the song of the angel, so I can dance with my angel again." He said, "Play me the song of the angel, so I'll close my eyes and pretend. Play me the song of the angel, so I can dance with my angel again. Let me dance with my angel again."
So, how can people reach you, Greg, if they want to book a gig with you.
All right. Well, both of the bands have Facebook pages. So if you just go on Facebook, the traditional bluegrass band is Rocky Woods Express. So if you just go on and search for that, I'm sure you'll find it. The bluegrass gospel band is called Pilgrim Bluegrass Gospel Band. And so if you search for that on Facebook, all the information, contact, emails, everything should be on there. And we'd love to, especially, any churches in the area, if you know of churches and they would like to have some, alternative music other than just the, organ, then we'd be glad to do that. We don't charge for our services for playing in the church. So just let us know, and we'd love to do that for your church.
Okay.
Yeah.
Terrific. All right. Well, again, I want to thank you for coming on Harmonies, Greg. It was great to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. It was great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, and this is Denise Hurley. Thank you for tuning in. And this is Harmonies, and I'll see you next time.
Ghost chickens in the sky.